Vince called me, like the WWE called me, and they were like, "We want you to be a diva." And I was like, what's a diva? They're like, "You don't have to wrestle if you don't want to." And I was like, "Well, I'm pretty tough, and I like doing it. Like, it'd be fun."
Right.
I was like, "I'll get in the ring." Like, so I went out to FCW in Tampa, Florida, and started learning everything with Tom Pritchard and Steve Kern, who are amazing trainers.
Yeah, definitely.
And so the first time I ever got in the ring, and they were rough with me and like pushing me against the ropes and everything, I was like, "This is awesome! Like, I love this."
Right.
So I was like, I definitely want to pursue it because it's so much fun, and I can't believe I'm getting paid to like have fun. So I mean, it hurts, and you get so sore, and you can't walk the next day, but you know, like it's just a lot of fun, and I love acting and everything else. I mean, you don't have to act much, not when you wrestle the good girls. So my first wrestling match was with Natty Neidhart.
Right.
And I'd only been training for 3 weeks. So we got in the ring, and initially, like, she was supposed to, like, slap me or whatever. So we get in the ring, and I'm like, okay, I'm ready for it. And she slaps me as hard as she can, and I don't remember anything else. I don't remember any moves that I'm supposed to do, anything that we're supposed to do.
Everything just went blank.
Yeah, I did terrible. It was really bad.
Did she carry you as far as the match goes, or?
Yes. Yeah. I think Natty carries everyone as far as the match goes. She is so good. I mean, she trained in Japan for like 5 years. Also has a really great family behind her. And, she is really who taught me a lot. Like, you know, Steve Kern was there to kind of like teach you the moves.
Right.
But she was there to teach you like all
psychology,
like the interaction and like the fun stuff, the psychology of everything. She was like my rock, I guess, whenever I was in Tampa.
When you told, I guess, Kevin about, you know, taking part of FCW, what was his reaction? Was he, you know, pretty much go for it, or?
Yeah, he was like, well, do whatever you want to do and just do it the right way, and, you know, always be honest, always do this. He was very, like, good at this, like, quotes, and, so I was like, okay. He was like, just represent us the right way. Da-da-da. When I went out there, I wanted me to wear these skimpy outfits, which I don't mind, you know, like.
If you have it, show.
Right.
All right.
He does not have that philosophy. And he didn't like that. I mean, he'd call me and be like, Lacey, da-da-da. Lacey, are you doing Playboy? Lacey, I read this. And I'm like, oh, Kevin, stop looking at the internet. Like,
right.
I didn't even know you knew how to use that. Go outside.
Let's talk about Florida. You get down there, and I guess they make you get your own place as far as a condo, or did you have to share it with anybody else, or?
Yeah, you pay for your own way when you're there. I mean, they kind of help you like get everything out there, and but they give you a certain amount a week. I can't tell you how much.
That's fine.
They give you a certain amount a week, and which is like a pretty good amount. But I had to pay for daycare, my condo, buying new furniture, all this stuff. I couldn't keep up with all the bills because of my kid.
Did you room with anybody, or you had your own place?
I had my own place.
Okay.
It probably would have been a lot better if I roomed with somebody, but I had a baby. Like, it's not really appealing. Like,
right.
He might wake up screaming during the night, but it'll be okay. Like, no, I don't want to live with you. You know?
Right. As far as the training goes, let's talk about, you know, your regiment. Like, what was that?
Training would be waking up. We had to be there at 10 a.m. every morning. And then you would get in our girls' ring. They had the girls' ring and then 3 boys' rings. And so the girls' ring, like, we do all of our warm-up stuff, stretches, locking up, rolling, all this kind of the warm-up stuff. And then Tom would pair us up with either a guy or a girl and have us do a match. We usually did 3 matches before we left. It was only from till 1 o'clock though, 1:30. Sometimes it would go a little later, but you were worn out by the time. And so they gave us a free chiropractor, which is good. And so I went to the chiropractor 3 times a week.
Right.
Because I always had to get adjusted. It was like a lot of pain, but it was so much fun. Like, I don't remember like thinking I don't want to do this anymore.
Who were some of the other people that were down there with you besides Natalie?
Natty Neidhart, and then the
TJ?
Bella twins.
Right.
And TJ.
Right.
And Teddy Hart. So.
Did any of the boys hit on you down there?
Well, I was like, I don't know.
I guess that's a yes. But we won't go there.
Everyone's very nice.
Right, I got you. Are you ever inspired for success to maybe give the Von Erichs legend a new spin and a new chapter?
Yeah, that was kind of my goal when I went out there. I wanted to bring old school back. So I guess that's not a new chapter. I wanted to go back to the chapter. I wanted to bring back the older moves and the. I mean, I had a whole picture of what I was going to do when I went out there, but I want to just I want to let them know that we're still alive, and just because I'm not a boy, I might not be his son, but I'm his daughter, and I can do the same things,
Right.
And I can still carry on the name and do it respectfully, and I think that I'm going to.
So what actually led you leaving the territory down there?
I left because I didn't see my son.
Right.
I kept making up excuses to be able to not go to practice because I wanted to be with him and things like that. So, I eventually left because of it. It was just really hard. It wasn't them and it wasn't the business. I loved everything about it. It was just, I want that time with him. And I knew if I got called up, I'd be traveling all around the world. My son couldn't come. I mean, you go to Europe for a month.
Right.
I mean, I couldn't live with him without him for a month. I can barely do a weekend.
How was the office when you told them that?
I think it wasn't very confrontational at all. John Laurinaitis called me up, and I was in Texas at the time. I had gone out there because I just had to relax, and I told him, yeah, it's been really difficult. He was like, why don't you take these months off and come back to us if you want to, give me a call. So after the months went on, I ended up moving out to LA, where I found my way. I love Hermosa Beach. I don't love LA, but Hermosa is a little surfer town. And I have a little place on the ocean there, and my son has his little school. It's on the beach, and I go to the beach every day, and I get to see him every day. So I get to pursue my acting and everything else out there, but I can still be with him every day. So, I'm shooting a movie right now, a feature film, which I can't tell you what it is. It's with Universal, though, and it'll be in theaters next year. And I got the lead role of that, and he's actually playing my son in the movie.
Wow.
So,
you have a lead role in the movie?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Cool.
I'm the main character. And so he gets to travel around with me because we'll be shooting in New York and Canada and Hawaii and LA. Wow. And he gets to go everywhere, and they have a nanny while I'm on set. And
that's cool.
That's my ideal situation, and I got it, which is good.
What do you think your father would have thought of you becoming a wrestler?
I think he would tell me to do whatever I wanted to. I really do.
Right.
Because he was that kind of guy. It was just pursue whatever you want. I think that he wouldn't care, but he would not like the outfits. I think once he saw one, he wouldn't want me to wrestle anymore.
Right. What are your memories of your very first match?
It was with Natty.
That was the first one? Okay.
Yeah, that was my very first match. My second one was a tag team match with... It was me and Christy. Do you remember her?
Christy Hemme?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hemme. Me and Christy Hemme versus the Bella Twins. And that was a really fun match. I think that was my second or third match. And we did that in Daytona. It was the Daytona motorcycle.
It was an outdoor show, right?
Yeah, it was outdoor.
Wow.
It was really fun.
The Bella Twins, they're guys, right?
No, the Bella Twins are girls.
Okay, I don't think I've seen them.
It's Brianna and Nicole Garcia.
Okay, yeah. Do you think you'll be back in the WWE one day?
I don't know. I can't say yes or no.